I'm here with.
Maria Finkelmeyer.
And what do you do?
I'm a percussionist, a composer, a digital artist. I run a studio called MF Dynamics, and I'm a professor at Berklee College of Music.
What got you interested into music initially?
My brother started to play the drums, and I kind of loved making a lot of noise. And in our school, in elementary school, they're like, what instrument do you want to play? And I immediately wanted to do the drums.
What'd you do today to have a good day?
I dug into emails. I went to a conference last week, so it was a lot of thank yous and looking through business cards and like seeing how conversations can keep flourishing.
What made you want to become a professor?
I love to teach. I majored in percussion performance, and so I've had this life of really wanting to be on stage, and then I've gotten into composition. So I write my own music and then digital art, and I've learned so much over time, and it's a very niche education. I think it's really important to make sure that music and art and technology continue to flourish, and the only way to do that is to share the knowledge.
What's something you've learned in that experience that you didn't expect to learn?
The difference in how different generations think and learn and express. I'm a millennial, so to really be engaging with Gen Z and seeing what they're excited about and my students telling me what's up makes me so excited. I'm getting so much back from the students that it's definitely feeding my projects in a big way.
What's been one of your favorite moments so far with music?
I cried as both like an audience member and as a performer. And my first online performance during the pandemic, where we were just like totally shut down, and Celebrity Series asked me to do an online performance. And even though I didn't even see the audience, I like started to cry because I just felt like, oh my gosh, this is what I love to do. A performance I did last December, I just remember being just so overwhelmed with gratitude that we get to be in the same room then. I think those moments in music, because I'm able to do what I do, reminds me that like this is where I should be, you know?
Who's somebody you would like to work with one day?
A girlfriend and I were just talking about Billie Eilish and how she and Phineas kind of transformed the whole sound of what's like seen as okay and how they break rules, and so they'd be really fun to work with someday.
What's a place you'd like to have a performance in?
I'd love to work with the BSO, of course, at some point, and New York City, Lincoln Center. I'd love to kind of reimagine some of our big architectural spaces. I did have the pleasure of transforming Fenway Park and the Hatch Cell, but then kind of getting outside of Boston would be dope too.
What's something that you would love to see yourself doing in the next 10 years?
I've gone through kind of peaks and valleys of a lot of travel, so in 10 years I really see myself going back to a lot of international travel, international projects, and then also supporting next gen and composer, producer, director side of things.
What's a piece of advice you would give yourself when you got started in this path?
The weirder, the better. Like, be wild and like own the wild instead of like trying to suppress the wild and try to fit it into a pocket, you know? Own it. I wish I would have done that a little more when I was younger.
What's a message you have for the world?
Share more of yourself and physically go out in the world, and that the world is going to be okay and is okay.
Well, I appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate your time.
All right, guys, stay inspired. Have a blessed day.